Hey folks, this is Johnny. Welcome to another home studio trainer video. And what we're going to take a look at here, if I can actually find my thumbnail, there it is. Find the button. We're just going to take a look at something really simple here, and that's colorizing the tracks and channels. Now, this question came up in another group for Studio One, and the person that was asking to actually colorize the actual mixer area was given how to actually color everything else except it. So I just wanted to show you guys that. And if you guys could, I would really appreciate it if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, enable the notifications, and if you really want to support me, you can go ahead and become a member of the Facebook, and not Facebook, the YouTube channel, and help the channel out with a couple bucks a month. If you want to become a member, if you really want to help the channel out, go to Patreon. You'll find the link in the description. Become a member over there. I've lost a couple of members, so I'm hoping to build that back up again, because if it wasn't for you guys, I would not be able to do all this. So I do appreciate it. All right, so here we are in the classroom. And if you look here, all of my channels are colored on the bottom, but the actual fader section is not colored. So one of the things that people were pointing out was to actually go to Studio One, go to Preferences, and then you go to Advanced, and then you go here and colorize track controls. And that's not going to help this area here. So there are two little wrenches here on the main screen. You've got the little wrench up here. You've also got the colorize track control option here. But there is another little wrench that some people aren't aware of right here. And there is an option to colorize the channel strips. And boom, there we go. It seemed that the folks that were actually trying to help out weren't aware of this. So I'm hoping that this helps everybody. If you click this on and you like this, there we go. Now everything is colorized nicely this way. There's also a couple of other options. Whoops, wrong one. In this here, and there is an option here to actually colorize the plugin header. So let me actually uncheck that and open up a plugin. Let's see what plugins I've got on this song. This is one of my new songs that I just released, and yes, I was able to sing it. I'm so excited. All right, so if I open up the compressor here, double click, open up the compressor, you can see that there's nothing going on here color-wise. So if I go to the little wrench and I go here to colorize plugin header, boom, you can see what happens is the header, this area right here, ends up turning into the color of the track you have selected. So this one has a compressor also. If I click on the yellow track here, you can see that the header also changes. So this one is also quite cool to be able to activate, because this actually confirms that you're on the channel that you want to actually make adjustments to. So you got the green one. If I go to the green track, you can see that well, it's not a very good green, but it's green. Or go back to the blue one and it changes to blue, yellow, and so on. So I would say for visual, especially if you like working in a room with low light, this is really nice. Colorize the channel strip and colorize the plugin header, and make sure that the option up here on this wrench to actually, let me see, where is it? There you go, colorize track controls. Make sure that is checked also. It just makes things a little bit easier to see. It gives you some separation in the different tracks when you're trying to mix. So I hope this was a good mixing 101 video, but this should really help. It should really help you actually pinpoint your tracks when you're making a lot of adjustments, and these colors really help when you are mixing lots of tracks. You can colorize your folders and so on and so forth like that. Let me actually show you one more thing I'm just thinking of here. You can also color different colors to the actual events in your song. So if I was to right click on this and you see the color bar here, I could actually change this event to its own color. So you can actually color. You have to use a split tool to actually separate them into separate events within the same track. And I can go ahead and right click here and this one. I can take this one, right click, click here, and I can make this orange, so on and so forth. So you can actually colorize not only your channels, not only your actual tracks here, but you can colorize individual events within a track to help. This also goes for the arranger track. So you see I've got several arranger sections up here. I can right-click on the arranger tracks and click here on this little box, and I can change this to yellow. I can then right-click on the next one, and I can change this to red, and so on and so forth. And so on. There you go. So these are all things that can really help separate tracks from events, from some of the arranger sections to really help your mix go smooth. Okay, so I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you all in the next video.